What would you do if everything you thought you knew about yourself was false? Imagine growing up thinking you had leukemia, muscular dystrophy, seizures, only to realize you were never really sick.
That's wild. She wasn't sick at all.
No.
That's some bullshit.
And the worst part, your mom made it all up.
Oh, snap.
So let's start out with Gypsy Rose's mom, Dee Dee Blanchard. She was originally from Louisiana. And Dee Dee and Gypsy lived in Louisiana until Hurricane Katrina. Hurricane Katrina hit. They became devastated by the floodings, by the hurricane. So they started seeking for help. So Dee Dee presented herself to be a selfless single mother. Dee Dee claimed that Gypsy was severely ill. She had mental development delays, seizures, muscular dystrophy, leukemia, sleep apnea, epilepsy, all of these crazy diseases. She relocated to Springfield, Missouri, thanks to the help of a well-known charity, Habitat for Humanity. They built a house. They call it the Pink House for Gypsy. They built a accessibility ramp on it because Gypsy was on a wheelchair because of her muscular dystrophy. Dee Dee claims that after Hurricane Katrina, all of Gypsy's records, medical records, were destroyed. So because of her medical records being destroyed, she claimed that her daughter had like all of these diseases. Leukemia.
Wait. So before they moved, she was claiming that she had all this?
Yes, it was before.
So before they moved from Louisiana, her mom Dee Dee said that Gypsy had all these diseases. But then in Katrina, all her medical records got destroyed. So when she moved over to Missouri, she was able to start a new life and basically say, "Hey, here's all the things that she has."
Yes.
And then people were like giving her money.
And that's how they got the house built for them by Habitat for Humanity.
Oh my gosh.
The Pink House.
Wow.
Also, Dee Dee reportedly used different variations and spellings of Gypsy's name over the years, and seemed to be very convinced that Gypsy suffered several illnesses. So a lot of people are like, hold on, like, what? You're using different names. You're claiming there's no medical records after Hurricane Katrina. You're getting free stuff. You're getting help from the government. You're getting help from charities. She got help from Make-A-Wish. She got free trips to Disney World because Gypsy was so sick.
Wow.
So, Dee Dee seemed like an angel. Behind the scenes, she was orchestrating this whole thing, but to everyone, it was like she's a hero.
How the hell was she? So she faked this Gypsy's entire life. How the hell was she able to like do that? She must have been drugging her or something.
So Dee Dee has a mental illness. The mom has a mental illness called Munchausen syndrome by proxy, which is now known as fictitious disorder imposed by another. So essentially, the mom has this syndrome, this like mental illness where she's imposing these sicknesses on Gypsy.
What the heck?
So like, if let's say like you're feeling like you're like my chest hurts, but like you're just out of breath or something, you just ran. I'm like, oh my god, you're having a heart attack.
Yeah.
And like every time you don't feel well, I'm completely dragging it and sort of convincing you that you have these severe illnesses.
What? So that's actually a disease. That's like a disorder that people have, where they do that often.
People have a disorder like that when it's for themselves. So some people like drag their medical conditions.
Yeah.
And then there's like dragging medical conditions for
other people.
Yes.